Hi, good morning. It is 20 after 8, and I am gonna deal with all this meat right now. Jay finally made it home. I'm gonna cut up this meat and that, and then later on we're gonna head to town, pick up some odds and ends. I showed this in my grocery haul the other day, but I got this pork loin, $7.24. I'm gonna cut that into pork chops, put that away. This pork roast, $5.46. I'm gonna cut that in half. This boneless beef blade, $8.97. Cut that in half. Last night I picked up some of these hot Italian sausages because I am going to make some cabbage and sausage. And then I got these two family size ground beefs, which I'm gonna make a bunch into meatballs and some into hamburger patties, just to have, hamburger patties on hand. And I will have to pick up some like little bags to do some flat, so I might just, I don't know, I might just leave the ground beef until we come back, and I'll have to pick up some bags for that, or I have some bags, I don't know, I'll figure it out anyways. So I'll be back when I got this all cut up, and I'll let you guys know what everything breaks down to. Alright, so I just cut up the pork loin, basically cut them into like thin pork chop strips. And I had made a list here. I put pork loin, $7.24 was what I paid for them, and I ended up getting 5. Okay, anyways, so I ended up with 4 bags of just cut pork chops. There's like 4 or 5 thinly sliced pork chops per bag, and then this was just like the rough stuff, so I just cubed that up, and that'll be good for like a stir fry or something. So I ended up with 5 bags from that pork loin. Alright, so far I have, there was 5 packs of the pork loin. The pork roast, I ended up getting 3 hunks of it like this. The beef roast, I got 2 of them, that's pork. The beef roast, I got 2, like the size of that. The sausages, I ended up with 4 packs of 4 sausages in each one. And now I'm working on the ground beef. I put all my ground beef in here, and I put some onions and salt, some pepper, some other seasonings, some garlic. And I think I'm just going to I got this burger press. I'm going to make a couple burgers, a couple meatballs, and I'll see how much I end up with. So I have this big bag full of meat that I'm going to go put in the freezer. Alright, so I just got all my burgers. I should have showed you, but I didn't. I got 14 burgers altogether, and I'm cooking 40 meatballs in the oven. So the ground beef, one of them was $7.58 and one was $8.05, which gives me $15.63 for the ground beef. And I broke it down to, if we have each a burger per meal, which would be 3 burgers, we'd have 4 meals and a little bit. Oh, it should be 5 meals. 5 meals of burgers ish, almost 5 meals, because it's not. There'd be 1 short of 5. So let's just say 5 meals of the burgers and 4 meals of whatever I decide to do with the meatballs, which breaks down to $1.95 for 3 people for the meat. For that, like if we have 1 meal of burgers, the 3 burgers will be $1.95 for the 3, which is pretty good. And then the pork loin, I chopped all that up, and that equals out to be $1.45 per portion, and usually per meal, for the pork chops, and usually you get 1 pack of pork chops for like $5-6 to do a meal, so that's pretty good. The beef roast I cut into 2, which equals to be $4.50 per roast. Jay and Riley are the only ones that eat that. I don't eat it, so, and there'll probably be leftovers, so it stretches even further than that $4.50. And then the sausages break down to $2.50 per pack. So I will probably use some. I'm going to pick up a cabbage later. I want to make some sausage and cabbage. So I will probably take 2 of them, which would be like $5 worth of cabbage, $5 worth of sausage, and throw it in with the cabbage. And then there'll still be 2 left to eat throughout the rest of the month. So I think that breaks down to pretty good when you do it up this way. And there's still a couple of the Walmart burgers, I think, left in the freezer, but now we have 14, homemade actual ground beef burgers. I put some onions and a couple of these spices over here in it. Salt, pepper, parsley, a little bit of this mixed stuff. So, and I just mixed it all in one great big bowl, and the meatballs are in the process of being cooked, and I think there is still some meatballs left in the freezer, so we are getting ahead. Anyways, I want to go. This is what I got yesterday at Burger King. I just took the lettuce off. I'm going to go eat that because it's almost lunch. Well, it's 11, but I'm starving, so I'm going to go eat that. And in a little bit, we're going to head to town. So, talk to you guys in a little bit.